What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Sorry, Carlos is tripping me out right now because he just got out of his chair to sit on his knee here. But this round we have myself versus Carlos Maldonado. And if you didn't know, last round we saw Adam. This round we have Carlos. And now I gave them both the decks for the day. So I know Carlos is playing the Groudon deck, and he's seen before I am playing the Kyogre deck. I'm feeling pretty confident because I know Carlos doesn't know what these cards really do here, and just saw him look at the camera there. So it's going to be exciting times. Hopefully we'll get a good match here. I know last time we saw Kyogre versus Evital wasn't that great. We see Carlos finally gets a chair here, and we see Kieran come out, and Carlos immediately picks it up, trying to find out what it does here. There's there's a dive ball. Carlos has to pick it up too, and you'll see Carlos do this a lot. There's Kyogre come down. Carlos picks it up. Oh, he doesn't know any of these cards do. Alright, sweet. This is always nice. Water Energy, Hard Charm onto the Kyogre. And we just pass here. So on Carlos' turn here, he is playing Groudon. And I disappear for a second. Oh, I grabbed my drink. Alright. So here we see Karina from Carlos. Now, we actually saw Adam beat a Groudon deck when he was playing Rayquaza. So hopefully the Groudon deck does good here. But, I mean, I also want myself to win, so hopefully I can get a win myself. We both can't win, though. But here we see a Groudon and a Spirit Link from Carlos. I mean, great turn one. Getting what he needs. We see the Groudon with the Spirit Link coming down. We see a Strong Energy in his hand. We see a Silent Lab. No real reason to put down the Silent Lab or anything, and we're just going to see a pass from Carlos. So on my turn, we see the Rough Seas. We see a Professor Letter grabbing a single energy. And this way, I think I have a Shaman in my hand, so that way I can Shaman for more, trying to get out a Primal Kyogre, not a Groudon. Here we see attachment to the Kyogre. Here we see a Shaman. And let's see, there's a Keldeo coming down. A Juniper, we're going to discard. Looks like Absol, Water, Link, and I can't tell what the other card is. So Absol just has a thing where you can move 3 damage counters. But you didn't really see any other turns. And there we see a Primal Kyogre coming out. Turn 2, that's exactly what we need here. And next turn, if we get 2 Water Energies onto the Primal Kyogre, we can start attacking with it and be in really good shape. So on to Carlos' turn, we see a Fighting Energy in his hand. Trying to see what else. There's a Fighting Stadium. Looks like, okay, let's see what Carlos is going to do here. Looks like he has a Primal Groudon also. There's an energy go down to the Groudon. Let's see, is that a Primal Groudon, Fighting Stadium, Silent Lab, Colress, and Skyla? So you receive Skyla from Carlos. Going to search the deck for any one trainer card. Let's see what it decides to grab here. See, he plays Mega Turbos. And I actually built Carlos' deck, so I know exactly what's in it, which is kind of cheating, but it'll be okay. See, Carlos is debating the Lysander. Alright, so he grabs a Lysander here. Maybe next turn he thinks he can knock something out or something. I'll have to wait to see what Carlos decides to do next turn. Maybe Carlos, we know Carlos doesn't have like double Mega Turbo in his hand, so I'm wondering why he decided to grab the Lysander. Only Carlos could tell us. But let's see what Carlos does here. We see puts the Lysander back in his hand, and we see a pass there. He actually didn't Primal Evolve. So on my turn here, we see an Energy Retrieval, get back a Water Energy, and here I'm explaining Carlos something about the Kyogre, how you can double attach here. So we'll double attach a Water, then a DCE. Okay. Now you could do that Primal Kyogre. You can attach a Water than a DCE if you want to. Alright, so we see a Juniper for myself. Trying to dig for a Floatstone. Do we get one or not? We got a Floatstone to Keldeo. Here we see an Ultra Ball discarding a Pokemon Center Lady. And a Water Energy getting out a Kyogre. You know, when you play a Pokemon Center Lady, she has to be full art, so that's why she's full art in my deck. Here we got the Floatstone to the Keldeo. Rush in, Retreat. And here we're going to Tidal Storm for 150. I'm debating where does this DC go. We can just move the DC or Water. So we're going to move the DC and Water Energy onto the other bench Kyogre, taking his first knockout and put 30 damage on that Primal Kyogre. Alright, so on to Carlos' turn. He needs to evolve that to the Primal. If he doesn't, we can just license up that Groudon and knock it out, which is not good for Carlos. We see a Silent Lab, we see a Fighting Stadium, we see Primal Groudon, we see a Lysander, we see a Karina. Carlos has a bunch of cards in his hands here, and let's see what he does here. We see a Fighting Stadium, get rid of the Rough Seas. It looks like he's debating, does he Primal Evolve or not? Let's see, does he do it or not? If I was Carlos, I would. I mean, if you don't, this Groudon's going to get knocked out here. Kyogre would do 150 damage to it. It only has 180 HP. And we see Carlos play the Colress here without Primal Evolving. Kind of a, I think, I would definitely say a misplay on Carlos' part here. I mean, it doesn't help either that Carlos hasn't played in a really long time either, so he doesn't know, I guess, what's the right place. So, but I think at this point, Carlos is like 3-1. I think at this, yeah, I think it's 2-1 because it was round 4. I think at this time I was the only undefeated, if I remember correctly. Here we see a Hawlucha coming down. He does have a strong energy. Where does it go, though? Does it go to the bench Hawlucha or the active Groudon? I don't think he's attached yet. And here we see okay, it's just going to use his first attack here, and let's see what he flips here. He flips has discarding energy, so it's going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 50. Yeah, 50 damage because of the Heart Charm. So here we see a water attachment to the Kyogre, Russian, retreat to the Kyurem, and Prime Evolve to end our turn here. Not that exciting for my turn, but we got 2 Kyogres out ready to go here. Now to Carlos' turn, he needs to get a Primal Groudon out. I mean, it's still the same thing happened here, but his hand is like Total Retriever Energy and something else. And here we can see another Rip Call from Carlos hitting us for 50. And here we see a Dive Ball, going to search for another Keldeo just to burn cards. Okay, maybe not. So a Suicune. I mean, we can put the Suicune in the action spot. Here we see a Floatstone into a Suicune. We got a Water Energy. We can attach it to this Kyogre. The bench one. Okay, we got double Water Energies. We can rush and retreat here. I think we're just going to... Oh, there's a Heart Charm going on too. And here we see a Tidal Storm. Knocking at the Primal Kyogre, or Primal Groudon. Now to Carlos' turn. Now I don't see a support in Carlos' hand. It looks like he's just going to Flying Press here for 6, 8, 10. And that's not enough. Just 80 damage. My turn. Let's see what we got here. And there we see a Computer Search, getting a Water Energy, and there we see Primal Kyogre take down the Primal Groudon. Once again, Primal Groudon not drawing into what it needs here, taking a quick victory with Primal Kyogre. I know this round wasn't exciting, and it's funny to see how Carlos plays these games, because he hasn't played in such a long time, just like his brother Adam, so it's funny to see what they do here. But hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed round 4. You can see Primal Kyogre kind of a little bit more. We haven't seen really any exciting games with it. But hopefully you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you liked the videos. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.